Last year, Kirk called a family meeting inviting all of America. He asked families to change their communities by joining a movement to inspire hope and courage and unity. It was called Revive Us, a live theater event with special guests and music. And it was so successful, Revive Us 2 is coming up soon. We are delighted to have Kirk back here in the studio with us. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
I am so glad you're here.
This is just, I love your show. It's just a bright spot in the day.
Aw, thanks.
It's just makes it for a bright sunny morning, even when the clouds are up above.
Well, that's what we always try to do. And I think that's what your mission is these days, too. To really bring some hope and some faith to people that so desperately need it.
And I think we have so many reasons for it. I know that there's a negative narrative that just floods our cell phones every single day. You turn on the news feed and it's something else that should be dividing us, whether it's race or religion or politics. And we have natural disasters and the threat of war. And so many of us are looking for something hopeful and positive. And so I'm calling for another national family meeting for the family of faith. And we're going to gather in 800 movie theaters across the country and talk about how to bring hope and healing to our divided nation.
And it's a live broadcast, a digital broadcast that goes to all these theaters all at the same time, so everybody's experiencing it.
Yeah, it's like a community meeting, but it's a big community.
Yeah.
It's the whole country. It's the whole family. And we're going to be broadcasting live from an amazing place. It's called the Museum of the Bible. It's not even open yet. It's in Washington, D.C. And joining me are some of my most inspiring friends, Dr. Ben Carson, Ravi Zacharias, Johnny Erickson Tata, filmmakers Alex and Stephen Kendrick, who made Fireproof and War Room. And we're going to be praying together, worshiping together, turning our movie theaters into houses of worship. And think of it as a cross between church and a town hall meeting where we can actually begin talking about solutions to the problems we're facing in America and placing faith at the heart and center of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think so many people feel so hopeless right now, looking at all the bad that's going on in the world, and you need to figure out a way to see the good.
And there is so much good going on.
Yeah.
There is. There's another story I never read about on the news, but I feel like I could report on it because I travel all across the country teaching marriage conferences in churches. And I find thousands of people who I know represent millions who have a fresh desire to love God with all of their heart. They want to love their husband, their wife, their kids, their neighbor. They don't want to be divided over race or religion or politics. And they want to do it in a way that's going to be lasting and true. And that's what Revive Us is going to amplify. And we're going to talk about real ways to move forward in faith, courage, and unity.
Nice. This is October 24th. We'll give you all the details in just a minute. Let's find out what else is going on with you. You've got some other projects in the works?
Yes, other projects. Today's my birthday, so that's kind of a fun thing. Don't need to bring out a cake, candles, please, nobody. I'm actually touring around with Revive Us, and then soon a new documentary that's coming out, which is going to be all about social media, teenagers, and parenting. Wow. Yeah, we can all use that with those of us who have kids.
So important, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we're so glad you're here, and I hope that Revive Us 2 is going to be a really big success. I'm sure it will.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. All
right, so if you want to find out which local movie theaters are part of Revive Us 2, it's on October 24th. And if you'd like to get tickets, you can go online to reviveus.com. You know, we were talking on our Facebook Live a minute ago about the fact that it was your birthday, and we didn't want to let your birthday pass without something wonderful happening, so come on in.
Seriously?
Come on in. Yes, of course we planned this in advance.
Look at this.
Happy birthday
and
to
you even got my name on it.
Well,
this was, wow, you work fast.
Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing that in.
Thank you. I'll have to get a piece of that with a cup of coffee in just a minute.
I know, right? Yeah, and maybe FaceTime your family too so they can celebrate your birthday with you.
That'd be great.
Right. Well, thanks for being with us again once again. We really appreciate it. Well,